sold of those cards, because you want to know what you're buying. You want to know what it's sold for, and you want to know not just what it sold for last, but what it's sold for overall, and it shows all the information. So we're gonna go right into it right now, guys. For all the eBay heads, for anyone that goes on the secondary market, this is for you. Listen in. For all the card heads, this is exciting for all the card collectors out there that this tool exists inside of eBay. So let's go in. I have my account, Aoki's Card House. I have to flex here. 100% positive feedback, guys. 100% positive feedback, which I'm very proud of. We got, like, it shows information there. Boom. Let's just get right into it. My eBay. You go into collection. Okay. So in this collection, I just only put a few cards in here, but it shows you a graph, which is cool. So it shows you a graph. You have 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year on whatever you put in there. And here's the thing. So right now, you put in a card, and you take a picture of the card, you put it in, you put all the information in of the card that you have, and it'll show you a graph of what's sold aggregate, okay? It's beta, so it shows an aggregate of all the cards, of that card being sold in all the grades, raw, all of that. So it just shows all the information. So let's just go into it right here. I have, come in here, I don't know if you can see it. So like right now, baseball, basketball. I didn't really put in that much. I'm gonna start. It's gonna take some time. I'm gonna put my team on it. We're gonna put all my cards in here, which is gonna be awesome. And
what sports? What cards?
Well, right now I'm gonna show you a couple. Right now I just have baseball, basketball, and Pokemon. But we're gonna open up Pokemon right now. Okay, so like right now I just put in one card right here. This is a Charizard. Let's open this up right here. So this card, I bought it for $2,000. It's a PSA 9. Okay, it says that the market value is $350, but that's really the market value of all Charizards that are unlimited. So so don't make it to the grade. It's just an aggregate of all the Charizards that have been sold on eBay. But soon they're gonna have that. It's a beta, so we're getting started on that stuff. Okay, so take a look here. If you go down, what's more important than this number, what you really want to focus on, is you want to focus on all this information. Like recent sales, last 50 sales in the past 365 days. It shows the grades on here. Unlimited here. This is PSA 5 sold for $200. PSA 8 sold for $510. And obviously I want to look for my grade PSA 9 to see what that last sold for. But you can see all the grades. PSA 6 for $200, PSA 7 for $300, PSA 7 for $300. And then you get a gauge of what you should be selling your car for, what your car should be sold for around the same time. Now, obviously, like if your card sold last year for a certain amount and everyone wants the card, that card's going to go up. And that's what happens. It just goes up. And that's what's exciting about watching the graph and seeing, tracking your investment, because I am a collector, but I am absolutely an investor. And I want to invest in these things that I love so much, the cards, whether Pokemon, soccer, football, UFC, baseball, basketball, all that stuff. I want to make sure that what I put my money in will grow in value, and then now you can see it right here on the eBay tool, right here on the beta that they have. So check it out, guys, and put your cards in there. If you got cards, make it a little fun little thing that you do. Just put your cards in. You take pictures of your cards, put it in there with all the information, grade, raw, whatnot, and then you could just boom. Once it's up there, you could see all the previous sold information. This is a really, really great tool, and I think we all need it, because we're like anyone that's buying cards now. It's clearly an investment, and I think everyone knows that cards are a viable alternative investment. And this is a good way to track it. And it's all in-house, because I'm sure if you're buying cards, you're buying from eBay, just like me. This is my go-to source to get my comps, to get, this information, my previously sold. I would have to go and search it for or you have to do an extra step, last sold. That's how you do it. So you have to do an extra step to get that. And you don't just want to go from the last sold. You want to go from like an aggregate of the last solds, to get an idea of what, if you're gonna go out and buy a card, you know what I mean? So, or if you want to go out and sell a card, have a good idea of what you'll probably sell it for. Or you can watch the graph and if it's like pointing up, you could make some money there. So I hope you guys enjoy this tool. It's been very beneficial for me as an investor.